What is up, everybody? So, I'm getting some beeps here just to start this second morning already. Well, I was originally, this is going to be kind of interesting here, because now I got two stocks acting up for me right out of the gates right now. Johnson & Johnson, what the hell's going on in Baba? Baba just spiked up a whole point here out of nowhere. I got Johnson & Johnson now, just triggered for me down here. I'm looking for shorts on it. Underneath the whole number, so yeah, right where it is right now. Gonna have this and PM right out of the gates. See what happens here. SPY's gapping down a little bit, finally getting a little bit of a pullback. Certainly nothing to be super concerned about yet here. Looks like we're just coming into Monday's zone right now. Really not too much to play off of though. I mean, I guess we got yesterday's low day down here. In fact, why don't I do that? Then we're gonna have pre-market lows down here. Oh, let me do it. Then we're gonna have Monday's lows down here. Just so we are aware of the levels. But gonna be, what are you doing, Lightspeed? Oh, come on. But gonna have to get ready here for the second. Don't know what's gonna happen. We'll find out. Neither of these stocks that I'm looking at trading right out of the gate here have any pre-market action. So it's just, I'm just gonna have to deal with waiting. I mean, if I miss it, I'm just gonna have to miss it. Alright, here we go. Okay, so far good stuff to work with here. We got the spread and we got all this nonsense. Yes, I'm going for the short underneath this. PM, thank God, not triggering for me yet. Gonna have to wait for it here. Okay, we are short Johnson & Johnson. Looking for a breakdown continuation here. Had some decent selling pressure. See if it can't continue for us. So far we're seeing a red morning here. Johnson & Johnson's making a giant daily triangle that it currently failed to break out higher from, and it opened right underneath the baseline here on the downside. So I'm thinking we got a pretty good shot for some more continuation lower if it wants it. Damn, not even close, smart, not even close. Not exactly a ton of volume here. Got a good start. Losing important levels, but so far no acceleration. Nothing. We're under what we need to be under though. 97 was the number to be under. Stop still the same for now. Don't rip me. And it ripped me. I am still long 150 shares. Oh, well, that's why. Because I'm an idiot. And I only put 100. That sucks. Alright, well. Now I got a problem. If it makes a new low day, I will get back in it. But I'm not going to go for that scalp anymore. And I'm probably only going to be able to get 100 shares now, because I'll be risking about 40 bucks. So nothing to do there. Facebook, however, is getting close to triggering for me. Also a decent spot on Facebook, looking for a continuation off of yesterday's little blow off top that it had. I think I'm going to go for the opening range breakout scalp on this one. Finding some trouble up here. Jeez, Johnson & Johnson might actually get me back in here. Getting bigger here because I'm reducing my risk. See if we can get the same thing we got yesterday. 75 is next point of resistance here. SPY obviously helping. And Johnson & Johnson not going to trigger for me here. Facebook went into a little bit of trouble up here, it seems. It seems to be slowing down. Yeah, we busted it. Stop is still the same here. Can't change anything. If we can get 75, it looks fantastic. Technically, my profit target did get hit. There's still so much more to hold out for, though. If it stops me, it stops me. Jesus, and it very well might. Hopefully we can keep rolling here. Pretty good rejection so far, though. Yeah, here we come. Out. Damn. Alright, well that's two pretty big losses already here. Yeah, it's not that big. Too damn bad. Come on. That's Lulu. Jeez, Lulu. Lulu's on a tear here. I can't take that trade all the way up here. I'm looking for breakouts right where it just broke out from. It's got an all-time high push just above 209 here. This thing's gonna need to consolidate a little bit for me. I'm certainly chasing up here. That's AMD. Can't believe that one either. All these names are approaching these breakout spots that I'm looking for. I was running into some problems here at this 61. I kind of like this for a little scalp breakout situation here. Might be risking about 30 cents. And maybe more like 20 cents. So I'll probably go 250 on this one. Buddy, What? Wow, AMT going straight to it. No way. Pretty ridiculous moves here to start this day already. All the ones I thought were going to do something didn't do anything, and all the ones I didn't think were going to do something are doing something. AMD's going to plow right through it. Unbelievable. Not even going to get it. It's going to have to pull back or something for me. I can't do anything. Alright. Short might be back on here. Can't get above this at all. Okay, I'm going for a scalp and an LT and one here. 50, so I can do 100, so I'm going to do 200 on the scalp. Scalp stop is going to be above whatever is the last held price here. Seems to be 97. Alright, Lulu is pulling back for us here. A little bigger on the scalp again. And if it's gonna turn up on me, then never mind. Alright, PM's coming up on a huge breakout level for me. 84.78, so gonna get right in here. Stop loss is going to be about 30 cents out. Maybe more. Yeah, 150 is right where I want to be. Tandem might still happen. I'm still waiting for it, I guess. 200 seems way too big now, though. Oh, 150. Johnson's still waiting here. Can't seem to bust it. Stop loss might as well be the whole number here, so if I'm going to get in at 80, I might be risking 25 cents on this thing, so yeah, 200 is definitely all I want to be. TAM is failing. Doesn't look like it's happening. Still waiting on Philip Morris here. Well, there it is right there. PM is probably my favorite trade of the day here. There is a monster trend line coming into play right now, which we are above. All the way back at all-time highs here. This thing is coming right into play, right on top of it here. It's a little easier to see with the 4 hour. Boom. Right in it. So, if we're going to continue this nice little uptrend channel that we have, I see no reason why this can't continue. Maybe even find some more. Tandem is back up here. I'm probably only going to go 100 shares on this. This thing is quite spready here to start this. Alright, PM is getting stuck at pre-market highs right now. Needs to get above 84. Lots of similarities here. Not sure how I feel about that. Lulu's getting pretty tight up here. I mean, the breakout spot I was looking for is 74, but all-time high is going to be just above the whole number here. So why not get in right in front of it? I probably think I'm going to split my order here for Lulu. I'm going to get so about 80 cents a risk here, so I can probably only go 40 and 40. Do 45. No, I need to do 40, because that's still pretty big. Plus, I got to deal with the spread. Also looking for a pretty big breakout in Smart here. 51's the big level there. I think I'm going for an early entry here. Nice risk off of 39. But this thing needs to get above that 50. There's also a very large downtrend line that's in the middle of breaking here. Johnson is giving me a trap trader situation right now. If it spikes above this and we see sellers bring this thing back down, I'm wanting in. I'm going to split my order into two here. I want to get in under the whole number to get a good average cost, and then we'll go for the actual pivot, and then we're going to go for the actual low day break. So now I need to see sellers come in. I need to see this fail. So I might be risking about 15 cents. So I'm only going to go 100 because I'm going to be adding very shortly after. If we find sellers here. So I need to see this thing get stuffed. And so far it is not getting stuffed. Hate to take it for a long because there's too many things that make it look like a better short. And Lulu doesn't look like it's going to happen yet. Okay, a little bit. Really nothing special there. I need to see more than that. Okay, I'm going to be adding to PM here. We got above that level. We're just consolidating around it right now. This 84 is going to be pretty big. So I will have 300 with an average cost of probably 80 something. And if I lose, I'm losing about 20 cents. So 3 shares of 20 cents is another 60 bucks here. Do I like to trade that much? I'm not so sure I do. I'll add another 100 though. Okay, tandem's definitely not happening. It's a little big sell there. Be nice if you were working right. No, I'm gonna sacrifice for more confirmation here. I'll get in at 94, but not too early right now. This isn't I mean, we're coming down, but we're not exactly coming down on a lot of strength. We did fail to make a new high day, but it looks good. It doesn't look great. It looks good enough to take a trade. I will do that. The heck was that? Lots of names rolling over right now. Beta's not exactly strong today. SPY not looking great. I don't know. Smart is really tempting me for an early entry here. And I think I'm going to go for it. So I'll only be risking 30 something cents, 35 cents. I'm not going to get big because I'm definitely getting ahead of myself. But it's holding up. I mean, we're holding VWAP. We're moving up still. SPY doesn't really matter too much to it. So I'll get in at 35. Risking the whole number, so I mean 100 would be, yeah, that's all I want to be here. PM still holding on pretty nice, turning into a trap trader situation down here too. Get a little test underneath this, come back above. I would gladly add some more. Close, but where is it? There's that 3,500 again. I can't see him anymore. Okay, Lulu's coming back. Yeah, my risk is pretty wide here at the moment. I'm only gonna go 30 now. Coming up, good volume. Market's not helping it though, so I really need to be super cautious. What's going on? I think one of my cats is freaking out or something, playing with the blinds. Alright, well, we got 130, so that's a new all-time high in Lulu here. Definitely good volume. Johnson & Johnson's pretty close to getting me in. It very well might. Might get that ad. Might get that ad. I hope I get that ad. PM came, tapped it. Very low volume here, so I mean it's essentially making a bull flag right now. Pretty ugly bull flag, but a bull flag nonetheless. Go on. I'm gonna get even smaller here than Johnson & Johnson. I want the trade, but I don't want to put on too much risk here if it's not going to be that great for me. '02 is the number. Lots of volume being done up here. Internal's not finding too much strength at the moment. That was Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson got me in. And there was Lulu, only giving me 17 shares. Okay, I want this scalp and an LT ad here, so I'm going to be risking maybe 20 cents on the scalp. So probably 200 on the scalp, and then I want to add probably 50, just 50 to Johnson & Johnson for the LT, because my risk is going to be decent ways away here, and I don't want to be taking too many losses on it. Alright, I'm going 250 on the scalp here. I'm kind of assuming, no, it's going to pull up on me. Well, Lulu's gonna have to fill the rest of this if I know it's turning against me. It's just sitting around the whole number too. Not sure what's going on here. Either way, I'm definitely holding. Right, so we got the rest on Lulu here. We're gonna have 60 with the stop underneath the whole number for now. It looks pretty good. We got reasons to continue higher still, so I don't think I got too much to be worried about. SPY's not exactly having direction here, so gonna have to be super patient with these ones that I'm taking. I say that as I'm in 3 positions. Lots of stuff to hold here in Lulu. Finding strength at the moment. Johnson & Johnson is pulling up against me. Getting stuck here. This is interesting. This is a really big breakout point here for PM. Obviously needs to find it. Smart is still creeping its way up there. Hasn't gotten there yet. Well, I do have a good stop loss situation here in PM. If it does break underneath this and can't hold it, then I am out. But at the same time, I've also got a pretty decent entry above this range here. In fact, I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Gonna add 75 on a bust above this range here. So I will have 225 with an average cost of probably 79. And if I lose 13 cents, 15 cents. So it's a little over 30 bucks. So yep, we're good. But that does mean that this needs to change too. Well, there it went. Just one freak order got me in. Alright. Fine. Johnson looked good for a second here. Already starting to lose it. And SPY's pulling up on us pretty good here. So what does that mean? Does that mean I still want to be short this trade right now? If I'm taking an LT trade and the market is strong, well, why would that work? And obviously we're overall in a bull market too. See what it looks like on a pullback. I may just get out near the whole number here. Alright, Lulu pulled back, held. Looks like it's moving pretty good right now. Pulled back. I mean, it's a very widespread stock, so there's obviously going to be a little bit of noise in between this, but it looks pretty good now. Holding the trend line, finding some good volume down here. And they're smart. Smart's getting me in now. Gonna add another 175 up there. You got to widen up a little bit more than that. Yeah, anything above this, I should just be out. 17, I'm out of this. I don't need to sit here and wait for it all day just to stop me out. PM kind of failing here. Don't like that. Should be finding it. Doing. Nice candle, but not much volume. Lulu's okay here, but there's the two big levels it needs to be above is this red line here, this pivot line, 74-ish, and the whole number. I mean, if it's gonna fail here, it's not best case scenario. And obviously with the market helping, we should be finding some strength here. Internals are trending up pretty good right now. I'll give Lulu a chance to test under here and pull back up for me. But if it can't find it, I'm just going to have to get out. We got problems. Well, if you want Johnson & Johnson, now is the time for you to make your move. That was smart, giving me an alert finally. Alright, well, PM tested underneath. Pulled it right back up. I'm adding 100 more shares here on a trap share situation. Tested underneath the range, failed. Even with some volume, come back up here. If you can get it back above this range, I'm looking to add, and my stop loss will be underneath of this. So 63 is the complete stop out. Oh, fuck me. Everything is going against me here. Lulu ain't finding it. PM ain't finding it. Smart's not finding it. Spy's finding it. Internals are finding it. Fang names not so much. Sector ETFs, yes, they are finding it. But all these breakout longs that I'm looking for here. What is this? Wow. I mean, what the hell? Where's my ad in PM? This thing needs to be moving. We got a good failure lower now. Came back up on us. Lulu hasn't failed yet, so my stop is definitely in a good spot here. It needs to find it right now, though. I mean, these are the points that we Need to find the lower volume pullbacks, and this really wasn't that low volume of a pullback, but it needs to start ramping here. Johnson & Johnson's looking better. I am getting out of this thing though. I'm not in a market like this. Smart might actually give me that second ad here in a second. PM can't seem to find it. Jeez, dude, we got no good wins today. I'm down on everything. Smart. That's all we got. Well, whatever happens, happens. Alright, Johnson & Johnson might get me here. I mean, that's just not what you want to see here. This, after all these tests, this coiling, this tightening here, it needs to go. If it's going to be that great of a trade, and it's actually going to be weak when the market's strong, it needs to prove itself. That would be CRWD, which, I mean, it's getting too vertical. I can't long all the way up here. $46 is the breakout number. Looking at 46. Just kidding, it's 50. 50 is the breakout number. Smart is right on top of it for me here. What was that? That was PM. Damn, dude. That was the best looking trade of the day. Oh well. Reasons to get back in if it finds it. Ooh, still going sideways on me. I suppose, though, I have reason to add, so I got 60 right now. Quiet, buddy. Dude, what are you doing? So I got 60 right now in Lulu. If I lose completely on this, I'm going to lose about 70 cents on 60 shares here. So if I take this ad, I'm pretty much just adding 90 on 60. I can add 25, I guess. Wow, PM really losing it. There's my ad in Smart. Johnson & Johnson still looks pretty bad right now. I mean, if it can find it, this trade is here. Especially now that we're failing to get above view up here. Tested above, failed, coming right back down under. I think I want to add to this. I'm definitely not adding much. I'm going to go for 75 shares here. Stop is perfect right at 5. Alright, Smart's moving for us. Yeah, we're either stopping out on Johnson & Johnson or it needs to make a move. It is just coiling. It's getting so tight around this level. It's killing me. Chance to add in Lulu is here. I'm not going for it. Just made a new, it pretty much just failed a new all-time high here. If Smart can break 40, I think that's where we can get some serious upside. So I got 4 pending orders. Well, I don't need that. I do need this. I do need that. Something smoky with AMD here. Only issue is this: the higher time frame zone is up above this. So if I'm taking this, I'm taking it into that higher time frame zone. Good volume here, but it ain't going anywhere. Cat's doing backflips. Buddy, you calm down. I don't know, AMD is interesting to me. I think I am going to get a starter here on this. So we need 12. I will give it all away too, so we're going to go about, so this would be 20 cents a risk here, so it'll be about 25 cents. 125, and then we are adding at the high of day. Probably just 100 though up there. Alright, Smart making its way up, not exactly a ton of volume. The main thing I'm looking at Smart here is, because you can kind of see it, is this trend line breakout here. Constantly just making a little bouncing pattern here, plus this trend line thinking if we can find some strength. I mean, it's got some real reasons to be squeezing. Lulu still bleh. Johnson & Johnson can't make up its freaking mind. Very low volume, but we're underneath the view app here. The level for Johnson & Johnson to be underneath here is 97. I don't know, could still go either way. Oh shit. TAM diabetes did get above 61. Well, real breakout's higher anyway. We're watching it. Bit of a roll over top here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. PM is coming all the way back up. And that was shop. That's crazy. Oh, that's AMD. Okay. In on AMD. Shop's gonna have to slow down. I don't want to take it all the way in front of this. 84 is the number to break. I mean, there's so much reason for this thing to pull back. I mean, it's just a monster move here. You know, there it goes, all the 80s. Wow. just when you think it's not going to go anymore. Look at that. Maybe we get a pullback chance. That's really all I can hope for. Or at least some kind of slightly failed break, pulls back, consolidates, goes sideways, retest previous high day, and then I can go for something, but there's no way I'm taking this thing right now. PM came all the way back up. I won't touch this thing till high day. Lulu ain't looking great. Failing to get above the whole number previous all-time high here. Didn't find any volume. Ugly. AMD's looking okay here. Looks like I will get that ad. Tons of volume being done. AMD's just been a crazy runner lately. I guess you really can't tell with these candles. There's been some pretty solid uptrends for a while. See no reason it can't continue. Wow, Shopify is not stopping. Just ripping. Smart doing good still. Johnson just cannot lose it yet. There it comes. See if we can do something now. Because now it's looking pretty good. Hasn't found any strength to get this thing back above these levels here. But we need to see the aggression from the sellers. Each time we get down here, I mean, we keep seeing these rips. Why aren't we seeing it now? Are they done? Are they tired? Well, I mean, if it gets there, I am getting back in. I just can't believe it had to do that much here to get this thing back up. Risk will probably be 25-30 cents here. I mean, I like to trade a lot, so I'm going to go 200 on it. I don't think I want to go for a scalp up here, though. Buddy. What you doing, man? AMD, I mean, it's finding a lot of struggle up here. Can't get above that high day yet. That might be one reason. It ain't too much. What is this? This is probably 1,000, so I add 2 more zeros at the end. It's 100,000. I mean, it can easily do it. There it is. In on full-sized AMD. Smart still trending nicely. I really don't want to draw a trend line from that. That looks like it makes much more sense. AMD's kind of got something like this. I mean, hopefully I can hold these trades all day. I mean, that's the goal. I'm not in a single scalp right now. Oh, man. Come on. Find something for me. Jesus, I have a lot of trades today already. That's the problem. I don't know. I see the setups. I mean, they're not bad trades, but it's just it feels odd to me that I have so many already. I mean, they obviously all haven't been winners. Ooh, Johnson Johnson. What are we doing? I think Johnson & Johnson is the only one that I will go for a low a day breakdown on. For a scalp. Man, you're right on it. That's all it takes. It's just one dude. AMD cruising very nicely. What are we waiting for? Wow. Shop did pull back. And I got that ad on Johnson & Johnson. Look, I pulled back right to it. I mean, this just isn't enough information for me. I need more than that. I don't feel comfortable taking the very first pullback to that spot. Oh shit, I forgot the... So stop might be 90, so I might be risking about 10 cents. I can get pretty big on the scalp here. Oh shit, I'm running out of buying power. Well, Philip Morris ain't happening anyway. Come on, J&J. Needs to find some more volume down here. Cumulative start falling. Vista found a big sell. Finding some big sells in here. Signs look good. Just needs to actually do it now. Alright, Lulu's looking pretty ugly. It's surely going to stop me out soon. Apple might be a decent long. I don't think I'm going to take it. Apple is just overextended on every time frame imaginable. One of these days, Apple's going to be a good short. One of these days. But it is not this day. Internals rolling over, starting to look a little weaker. Making new lows, failing to make new highs. holding above is 80. Super spready today in shop. Average range is 15, so it's got another 5 points in it. AMD's blowing through the roof. What is target on AMD? I got nothing till the whole number in AMD. This thing might get to 38 today. And that is from, man, how long ago? That is from 2006. 13 years ago is the last time AMD saw these prices. I mean, it looks fantastic right now. That's Lulu. About time. We got this failed triangle trendline breakdown here. Came back up above it. And we got a nice double top. And look at that volume. Huge volume. Too bad on Lulu. Oh well. Decent sized loss on it, so whatever. Johnson & Johnson's just kind of sucking here. Smart's doing alright, and losing its trend line though. Well, it wasn't exactly a very strong trend line to begin with anyway. 50 is the number to hold above. I have reasons to add. If I get enough data here to work with, I'm just more than likely going to have to trade this thing on a different, or at least look at it on a different time frame. Just look how dead this volume is compared to past days here. What's the problem? It's trading at 0.36 RVOL right now. That is about as low as I've ever seen anything. Johnson & Johnson's trading at 0.5. AMD's at 1.3. Yeah, it's really not anything special right now. What about PM? PM's at 0.6. Yeah. Whatever. Technicals look good. Market looks good. We're uptrending. Things look strong. Internals did just get weak here, but let's see what, if anything, follows through with it. Not much of anything here. There is a Fed speech, or testify, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what you want to call it. In 30 minutes here. Johnson & Johnson's looking better here. I'd love to see it. $91 is stop on the scalp. I got 350. It's pretty big. Alright, here's 80s, new low a day. What do we find? SPY helping. Yeah, this is the perfect time to do something. What are we doing? Smart Sheet's pulling down on me. Losing that 50 level, but still plenty of room to give the thing. Come on. think I'm reducing my risk a little bit here, so I am going to get bigger. Can't quite get, not seeing anything above into the 80s here, so I'm going to go with 87. What are we doing? Getting tighter now. Hasn't seen any 84s print. Yeah, Lulu's not finding any strength still. If that long's gonna be back on Lulu, something's drastically gonna have to change in it. AMD pulled down on me a little bit, so okay, alright, we are in on Johnson & Johnson. Let's do something. Good volume. I'm looking for about 10 cents out of this thing, taking off majority. I'd like to see it in the 60s. We never saw 84's print, so stop and change to 85. Man, that volume has got to pick up. Spread's getting kind of wide here. It's interesting. Smart not holding on too well here. Needs to find something. That's super low ass R-vol. Not helping the cause. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson not flushing. There's 84s. Recently saw a big buy here at 83. Oh. Whatever happens, happens. It's had its shot, I guess. Well, that will not help. Jesus, dude. Well, 200 to let go here. Oh, fuck me. So I was about 30 cents out here. I mean, I said I like to trade. I'll meet myself in the middle. How annoying. Where the hell is this coming from? We're gonna have a problem with Johnson & Johnson here. I am... Yes, 131.02 is it. My 200, yeah, man, Johnson just been killing me all day today. Whatever. If it goes, it goes. AMD looking spectacular still. I do have a long and crowd strike here. Another LT situation. Jesus, what am I doing? I'm just gonna hold point. $50 is the number to beat. 50 is the number to get in. Alright, smart. Might be my chance to add here. I mean, there's nothing to work with here. I can't. There's nothing to read. There's no volume. There's no pattern, no nothing. Just a simple pullback on absolutely no volume. Well, I guess you could say it's a little bit more than what it was relatively compared to earlier. Oh, well, either way, no. Alright, well, that's interesting. After that 50 here, it's going to have to get above 70s. Well, I mean, I don't know what to do with this one. It is not a bad long. Excuse me? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. That is absolutely what I get for pressing the wrong button. Jesus, man. Alright, well, I gotta get out somewhere. I got in at the whole number. Let's hope I can get out at the whole number. Oh, fuck me, dude. I want to get a starter. Just right now, I want to get 20 shares. Holy hell. Disgusting. I don't know what to do with this one. I'm waiting. I'm not getting in on anything here. Big old failed move, and then now it's just coming right back up here. Alright, so we are long in shop now. We are not short in shop. We are long 20 shares with the risk of underneath here. 309.70. I can certainly add, not too much, but I think I'm wanting to add here because we're baselining out here pretty nice. Wouldn't you know it, Johnson & Johnson new low a day again. I mean, there ain't nothing for me to do here besides change my stop. Yeah, but we'll have to see once it pulls back. All over the map today. I cannot believe Lulu came all the way back. Alright, I'm walking away for a second. I'm bothered. Stop loss is 30. So let's see, average cost is 46, so if I cut it at 30 on 150 shares, that's like it's like a $20 loss. So I could add here. Market's still very strong here. Smart did pull back to the level. So far is holding the level. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't add here. I'm going to add. AMD still ripping and rolling. Freaking Lulu. Oh my god. Oh, what the actual hell. Just a big old sell order crossing. Well, that one sucks too. Johnson & Johnson is finding a lot of volume down here. Question is, do I want to get out early? I'd like to let it keep rolling. But if we're just going to continually get bought up and up and up, I mean, we're still making lower lows though, so the trade must remain. shop still doing nothing. I mean, the longer we hold above that level, the better, though. Got no problems with that. I actually can't believe Lulu right now. I'm not doing anything. Still not doing anything to it. Once AMD gets close to 200, then I know it's near my profit. It's got another 25 cents to go. So far, so very good. What a monster rip here. Too damn bad. I get to fill 68. Thing got right to 68. What a coincidence. Well, market seems to be jumping off a cliff at the moment. It's very strange. Beta's weak. Beta's weak. SPY is strong. Internals are strong. It's very confusing out here right now. AMD's running into some trouble. Well, there you go. AMD average range is $1.10. Guess what? It's gone $1.10. Okay. I'm getting all out of AMD here. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm getting back in above. It's 76 here, but I do not like a number of circumstances right now. Yeah, 76. I'm back in this. Yeah, back with 225, but I'm definitely locking in that profit right now. It's fulfilled its ATR. Market's very funky. Smart completely failed. I mean, it is right back down to low a day. That is pretty weird. Low volatility. Interesting. Oh, what a coincidence. More energy stocks. I can't believe this. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing these stocks fail at levels and then find the buying underneath the levels after it's failed to hold above. I'm used to seeing the best ones hold above the levels. So it's almost like the buyers are I don't know, they're a little more passive. They're not trying to hold the important levels anymore. Rather, they're just trying to buy these lower dips. I mean, whenever you look at AMD's case, I mean, this is what I'm used to seeing. Same with Smart. I mean, it held it for a second and it just dumped. BM's not going to do nothing for me, I guess. Well, not a thing to do right now. Why? Is Tesla coming down with some volume here? Okay, I think I have a scalp. Tesla's always one of the more fun ones to scalp. Coming down with volume, looking like it's going to lose this. 352 is a big higher time frame level. Yeah, I'm going to go for the scalp here. Good volume increasing. SPY not exactly helping here, but Tesla's been getting weaker and weaker and weaker. I'm going way back when this 352 right here. 352 to the penny here. So I mean, there's kind of a little bit of a gap fill here too. I don't know, we got a shot. Let's see what happens. I like the trade. It's obviously got good volume coming in. There's 10 o'clock. Getting a little bigger here. Stop is reduced a little bit. If it decides to turn right here, right now. Okay, here's 20s. Alright then. See where this candle opens. Okay, well, guess that's not gonna happen. Nope, looked good for a second. Never found it again. AMD seems like it's slowing down a little bit here. Volume is lightening on its second attempt. Lost this trend line, trying to reclaim the trend line. This is a good spot for it to pull back if it wants it. Uber's hitting my reversal scan. Man, Baba's been getting crushed. Apple, I cannot believe Apple. Apple just blows my mind lately every time I look at it. Yeah, this trade still might be here. Still wait on this CrowdStrike trade. It's holding up there. I mean, it might happen. Changing this order a little bit. In fact, I'm just going to leave that in just in case it happens without me. Because I want to get a trade started here in Crowd. So at 37. Be risking about a point, so I'm only going to go 50 because I'm going to add another 50 at high day. But it's a nice little triangle that it's making right now. Like that. Failed it. Looks good. A little bit of a volume kick. Need to see it actually start coming in though on these bust outs if it happens. AMD's back up there. It might get me in. Yeah, well, there it is. Okay, back in on AMD. Stop is relatively short, though. We'll see what it does. CrowdStrike could get me in any moment here. Internals are strong again. They had one little flush. Now the tick's holding above 0. Advanced decline still uptrending. U-Vol's gone sideways. We seem strong. There's Crowd. Johnson & Johnson is just... I don't know what we're doing in Johnson & Johnson. But the trade, it's still not dead. There's like massive buying going on though. I got all this volume in here, but we're not recovering anything. Yeah, I think 95 I'm out of this thing if it gets there. Oh, Tesla coming down. Tesla. See if we can get a move. Very nice. Good volume. I'd like to see it keep continuing here. Average range is 14, so we're not even close to having to worry about that. We're risking about 50 to make 50 here, yeah. So it's already given me 50, but I've got no levels to work with right now. Here we go. Here's a good one to work with. Need to find it, hold a spot though. Gotta wait. Just confirmed a downtrend. Don't need to be getting out too early. Yes, 60s. I'm taking this. Yeah, it looks like it might get me already here. It's fine. 15. Let go. Be it on that. AMD still looking okay, some decent volume here. One of the bigger volume candles of the day here, but we didn't go anywhere. Yeah, nothing to do. What was that? Oh, that was CRWD. I never canceled that order, did I? Huge volume here, though. If it busts 70, well, shit, I'm already looking to take half off here. I keep making these mistakes, dude. Size doesn't mean anything. I'm stuck with the size now. Trade looks great, so I gotta hold it. If I end up taking a bigger loss on it than necessary, then I end up taking a bigger loss on it than necessary. Stop for everything is down by the whole number here. AMD doing fine. 225. Yeah. I want to have it in just in case some freak occurrence happens. Tesla looks pretty good for a rollover again here. SPY losing it too. Crowd needs to find it above this 70. This is the big breakout spot here. It's got fantastic volume too. Stop loss is perfect in Tesla. Alright, let's see what crowd can do. Come on. Johnson & Johnson still going sideways. AMD's on a tear here. Yeah, there's Tesla. We got above it. Very nice. Let's go. Blast off. I mean, these are the volume cues that I want to see in any and every possible trade for the rest of my life. This is what we're looking at here. This big downtrend line, just been waiting on it forever to make some kind of move here, and we're finding the volume today. Today the volume looks fantastic. I mean, essentially it failed to make a new low here, popping back up, squeezing up. We got good volume. In fact, I need to start checking. Let's see. CRWD average range is 3 points. Hasn't gone 3 points. Still got a ways to go for that. It's only trading at 0.5 RVOL though. See if we can bust 49 here. Man, Baba's jumping off a cliff here. Ugly. It is ugly out here. Nothing is easy to read right now. One little doji looks good for another push right now. Whole number's a great spot to find buyers, especially in situations like this. Do it. Do it. AMD still rolling here, looking to take profits off on AMD at 38 again. I'm hoping the crowd won't pull back on me. I mean, if it does, I have to hold. There are obvious levels to be holding above here. But I really just want to see it explode. A little bit of red. Never hurt anybody. SPY not helping our situation though. I don't like that. Decent seller here. 70 is the main level to be holding above right now. So far doing okay, but we also haven't pulled back to test it yet. Wow, AMD looking like it's gonna hit that 38. Crazy moves. And now I got problems. Don't matter, gotta hold. Johnson and Johnson, what are you doing, man? What is going on in here? Biggest point here in Johnson & Johnson is that it's holding underneath of all of this. So that short is definitely still here. I'm gonna try and load it. Hopefully it can load for us. Big buy there in Johnson & Johnson. I don't know what that's about. I mean, it's making a beeline right for it. crowd's looking fantastic still. I just want to watch AMD for the moment here. I mean, once this thing gets above 60, I think that it's busted the whole number here. AMD's getting really small and tight up here. I don't know. I want that 38. I'll wait for it. March 2006, AMD last was at 38. And then once it gets above 38, there's actually a little bit of a gap fill, about 20 cents gap fill. I really don't think that's gonna matter though. Alright, if we bust this 49, I have a pretty nice stop loss here to work with 60.50. Johnson & Johnson. Failed on breakdown. Man, I don't know what to do here. Leave my stop the same still? I mean, it's still underneath of all these levels here. Is there a reason for me to get out of this thing early? I don't think so. I think there are still reasons for me to hold on. Just waiting on crowd here. Still good volume. That may have been a sell. But overall, tape's still looking bullish. See what we look like up here. Ooh, AMD pulling down. Sellers are here. And no 99s printing. DC 99s, make sure this isn't a hidden seller here. Okay, not a hidden seller. Now we need to see the big buyers come in. Who's watching the stock today? AMD pulling down on me. Damn, really pulling down. Spread's tightening here, it looks good. Yeah, it's gonna take a pretty decent amount here. That's gonna take a lot. Especially for a stock that's trading 0.5 RVOL. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Not too thrilled with AMD here though. Hopefully we can start basing out. If it dips underneath the 70, I'm probably going to look to just get out of it here. I don't need to lose any more money on it. Spread's tight. Look how tight it's getting. Come on. We just need somebody. Somebody with a lot of money. Somebody who is also bullish. Somebody that wants to buy a rather cheap IPO at a very cheap price. Not bad. Also that. See what happens with that. I think I need to be a little more proactive here at Johnson & Johnson. I mean, it's been getting rejected constantly. But at the same time, if this is just going to be a failed breakdown here, there could just be a monster squeeze to happen from all this. I mean, do I really want to sit through that? I think this is a read the tape situation. We'll see what happens. If it starts finding some buying, I don't think I want to be involved anymore, really. God damn it. There's too much crap in the way for resistance still. Spread's getting really tight here. Got above it. Look at those numbers. Good night. Let's do it up here too. Take profit is in. We're seeing a lot of sellers, seeing a lot of huge buying, but look at the size of these candles here. The sellers are showing up on the bid. They're slowing this thing down a lot right now. Yeah, we keep pushing though. And as long as we keep pushing, I will continually move up my take profit. I do not have another level to work with until, well, actually, 65, because that'll be 1 ATR. But higher time frame nonsense here is about 50, so 50 could be a spot too. AMD may be baselining. Hopefully it is. We lost all this. Semi ETF is at high a day, still trending higher, so it's got market support. Johnson & Johnson just the stock's killing me, dude. Can't stand looking at that thing. That's spread. Leaving it where it is. Wow. Alright. Keep on keeping on. I mean, this is going to be kind of weird. So, I mean, technically, the average range is 294. Let me just do it just so I know. So, 49.59. This thing should be running into problems. Still sellers here, too. And there's that squeeze. And now I'm just kind of screwed. What do we got? 200. Alright, well, fuck me. Well, that was certainly annoying. Could have saved myself 20 bucks. I think that's just a loss I gotta deal with. Well, shit. AMD's going to end up running into these 70s just as it's coming into contact with this major trend line, so what do I do? Jesus Christ, dude. How do I do this to myself? I don't know if something's going on with my platform or what exactly it is. Where did I get in, I guess? 96? If it's gonna squeeze, I guess let's squeeze. Same there. AMD hopefully finding a bottom soon. Freaking Johnson & Johnson, man, this stock is just messing with me today. I think I'm messing with myself more than anything. There's a third order that I have completely botched today, and it looks like one of two is gonna pay off for me. Crowd's still rolling here. Still nothing to change on it. AMD popping up a little bit here. Hopefully it's more than just a little bit of sideways nonsense. Alright, so out of Johnson & Johnson. Good. Crowd still doing okay. Definitely thinning out right now. I mean, you don't see this spread this tight. I mean, this stock has had, upwards of 30-cent spread at times, and then now all of a sudden, 2 cents. I mean, people are absolutely interested in trading this. They are watching. Alright, well, this is good. AMD giving me a new stop loss to work with. Tesla did end up being a pretty good short there. Look at that. Broke down on the volume, super light volume, trying to defend the level. One last push higher, trap trader situation. Boom, got stuffed immediately. And that was a pretty good short. Oh well. Yeah, it's rolling too. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Nobody's hit 9 yet, so order's still there. I'm gonna be pissed if it skipped me. Okay, it got me. Got me at 49. Alright, plenty of reasons to hold this one too, so waiting. 80 to let go. I will let it go somewhere around the 50s here, so pretty much break even. Pretty much took 50 cents, might lose 50 cents now. It's 10:30. Wasn't paying enough attention. AMD got me. I'll judge the price action. We got previous high, found a lot of resistance, found some support, might find it again. I'll give it a chance here. Market's getting weak right now. Question is, are the internals getting weak? Yes, a little bit. Well, that's not good. Okay. I'm giving it 64. 64, I'm out of this thing. because that gives it the trend line still. It gives it the previous zone, basically. But the market's not looking fantastic at the moment here. And I absolutely don't want to give up too much of my previous win. The trade could absolutely still hold on, turn right back around, find the strength, and start ripping up higher. But at the moment, I don't think I should be banking on that. That is a good little pull-up right here, though. Let's see what happens. Alright, crowd is pulling back up, so that'll be a new stop loss to work with there, too. And AMD, alright, well, I guess we're just waiting on the SPY then. No. Alright, just AMD here. Yeah, if it makes a new high, this will be my stop. I'll make it 80. And it seems to be doing that just right now. Okay, so we are good. Time to go digging. See if we can find anything. No. No. I am looking for it, but 2 hours into the day after it's already moved by 0.10 cents, average true range is $1.40. It's going to hit that breakout level right at its average true range, so definitely no. Crouch strike blowing up at the moment. Very nice. Tau. Tam's finding some volume. It is coming back up here. That's a mat. What's going on right now? And that's tandem. Shit, dude. What am I trying to do right now? Crowd strike is rolling. It's at that 60-ish level. Dude, what am I doing? Just gonna remind myself of what I'm looking at here. That was tandem. Alright, good. Wow, it took 100 shares. It's not gonna do anything for me. Alright. So the big breakout is gonna be up here, but we had a really nice situation. Good looking volume coming up right into high day breakout. So this is going to be an LT star. This is not going to be a scalp. So I'm looking at 61 for a stop out here. The obvious big level break is going to be at 65. So we almost got there. I do have a problem though, and that's going to be crowd. Because it just hit 1 ATR, and it also is running into the possible previous area. Yeah, I need to take off another half here. Taking off half because we fulfilled 1 ATR. We are also maybe it only showed up on TradingView. Yeah, it's gone to the penny. Yeah, there's a possible point of resistance here. It's just a pre-market tick basically, but I think I'm more interested in taking off due to the average true range, and due to that any kind of overextension is always a good reason to cover more. Alright, AMD getting really tight here. I'm giving it space to account for a failed breakdown. So if it wants to bust this 70, test 68, 69, even 67, I'll still be holding on. But 66 Means it's probably finding momentum to the downside. Means I probably don't want to take it. Look at Johnson & Johnson. Look at that squeeze. Lulu is back at that break. I just don't like looking at Lulu. It bothers me. 40 shares looking at AMD. Hopefully we hold. I'm going to add to tandem on that break of this 50 some odd. I'll add 75. I can't get too big. Jesus, dude. Maybe I really should have held on to that squeeze. I mean, it has reasons to be squeezing. And new high day alongside it. Damn. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm going back. Semi ETF is still a high day here, so I mean, it's got reasons to be moving higher. Nvidia also uptrending pretty nice. AMD just needs to find it. Very low volume in here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Give it a little bit to account for the space. And then just hopefully doesn't stop me out. Damn. Too bad, dude. 5 cents from 38. Just couldn't do it. Alright, looks like Tam might get that ad here. Let's see if this will load for me. Obviously, I mean, this is almost the same situation as CrowdStrike here. Volume is always the confirmation. Love it. Let's do it. There's 65, and there's the ad. That should not be in. Why is that here? Oh yeah, that's my stop out. Never mind. Ugh. Man, Johnson & Johnson, big push. All right, well, good. Let's see if we can do something here. Nothing changed, nothing to watch, so still digging for trades. There's crowd, still looking good, still pretty steep uptrend here. D-Dog was a little upsetting. I was looking for a 35 breakout in D-Dog for like a month. It just gapped up a few points above it. No chance. Just... ugh. Interesting. Yeah, nope. I might as well get rid of an XTC. That thing was like a one-day explosion and then it's just dead. I don't even do anything anymore. Can't believe that one. This one looked fantastic. STC is getting murdered. I'm about to remove this one from my list too. I mean, it's still possible. That's I saw my chart ticking over here. Thought something happened. Either way, what's in the way? What's next? Absolutely nothing. We just got one gigantic spike to fill, and that did happen in real-time hours too. Yeah, Tandem looks fantastic here. Almost the same situation. This is not perfect. Now it's perfect. Can Tandem hit 63 today? Can Tandem hit 64 today? Average range is 335. So 3 is going to put it at 63. 35 will put it at about 63.30. So 63.30 might have issues. I don't know. I hate seeing stuff like this because it makes me want to take off. I'm gonna ignore it for the second. Tesla finally having a little bit of a down day. Looking for a short one. One day I'm looking for a short in UNH. I got a giant rising wedge here. I just can't seem to bust it though. Either way, no trade on it. Something happened to Visa. Weight Watchers coming up on something. Maybe tomorrow. ZS not quite there either. I mean, it just makes sense to take off half here. We got the whole number we got and above it. I mean, we should be struggling here. I mean, there's just this giant liquidity vacuum on the opposite end of this. Yeah, I gotta take it. You want to follow your rules, but you don't want to be foolishly consistent. Keeps blasting off, great, fantastic. But it's got a lot of reasons to pull back too. So that's pretty much all we got then. Just gonna watch this. Yeah, of course you would. Whatever. CrowdStrike run into a little bit of a problem here. More or less just a complex pullback, so I'm still dealing with it. Whatever happens, happens. Let's see, I still got 40 shares right now. It's at 30. I could literally give up about 20 more bucks on it, so no matter what, it looks like I'll be capturing $80. Decent. I'll take it. Yeah, AMD is moving up. Damn, dude. Oh well. Tandem is pausing, which I do like, and I also don't like it. It's pausing at a spot that it should be finding trouble at, which tells me that it is a troublesome spot, but it could also just be taking a breather for another push higher. And I absolutely need to be taking profits on this move. So we'll see what we do here. 15's the number to beat. Already got it. Ah, come on. We're stalling pretty good here. I'm gonna take off a little more. Lots of wins, lots of losses. Looks like I'm pretty much break even on the day here. So that's 200. That's about 300. There's two. Yeah, I think I'm right at break even right now. Yep. Too damn bad, dude. Lots of good looking trades. Just couldn't seem to find it in some of them. Working on stats. Nothing to do. TM is not losing this 62. Too much space for this thing to pull back. Numbers to be holding above is going to be all the way down here by 70. So, I mean, there's going to be a good 70-cent pullback to happen. Look at the video. Rolling. AMD, you absolute jerk. Gets me out. Comes right back on up. Johnson & Johnson still looks like it's getting ready for no. God, look at that. Wouldn't want to be in the way of that. This is where that long entry would be in shop. I don't know. I'm not so sure about that one. Stop must remain the same. Definitely problems here though. Couldn't find much to continue this. Yeah, losing that. Damn, could be another solid break higher. I mean, we're really basing out right now. How annoying here too. Taking your sweet time, computer. Tandem new high. See where it goes. If it goes anywhere. think crowd's giving me a new stop to work with. Pulled down pretty good here. Yeah, we got the whole number here. We got the trend lines. Yeah, there's gonna be plenty here to do. It all takes one order. And there it is. Cool. And there's 11 o'clock. I think I'm going to get all out of tandem underneath the 62. But it's still got reasons for it to pull back on me. It's only 20 cents away from an ATR move here. I'm wondering if that's what this pivot line is. I mean, the question becomes, are you going to risk 80 cents here to make another 20 cents? And no. No, I will not. AMD seems to be making a very long bull flag here. I don't think I'm going for re-entry. No, I'm not. Gonna do it to me right now. I better put the order in. Crowd seems to be slowing down a little bit. Everything seems to be slowing down a little bit. Whoa. why was this one so good? I have no idea. There's nothing to read here. And yesterday's pivot low, I guess. At 290. Damn. Never even saw it coming. I really don't see what I could have done on Lulu. I mean, it didn't do anything that I want to see a stock breaking all-time highs do. I mean, the big numbers to beat here were 70 and the whole number. So we got above 70 and the whole number. And then we failed. I mean, there's no volume here. We just lost it. It looked like it was going to be a losing battle. And then all of a sudden, wham. Maybe there's a re-entry here. It's too hard to see. I think I am going to go for this shop trade. It's at a higher time frame spot. It's getting tighter and tighter. We're seeing good... I mean, I'm going to assume that those are buying cues. I mean, we are just very tightly building underneath of this level here. Almost point to point. Where's the trend lines? That's definitely out of the question. What about you? That's coming into play right now. You are also coming into play a little bit. I think I'm going to go 75 on this one. Yeah. 311 is the number to beat. Jigsaw is more than likely just not going to load, so I'll restart it. might have been a good reversal there. A couple of dojis. Yeah. Probably wouldn't have taken it. Crap, coming up on a breakout here. See if we can find something. Reasons to add. It's filled its ATR, it's gone sideways, it's found some new trend lines to work with here, it's made a decent little bull flag triangle here. Seems like it may be ramping up in volume here, and we still got a little bit to go. The tape looks good. I think I'm going to add to this trade here. I'll add 60, I'll give myself an even 100. And the stop will obviously still be underneath the whole number. Alright. Market's still carrying on well. Internals have coiled. They've gotten tighter. They are not that strong. Shop does not seem to be loading. Took 300. CrowdStrike's still trying here. freaking Johnson & Johnson. Still waiting on shop. It may or may not get me some point. Pretty stale out here at the moment. Not too much of nothing going on. SPY on a pretty ridiculous uptrend, as always. Whatever again. So we got 1 short, we got 2 short, we got 3, we got 4. I got the fill, but look at this. Look at how well it held those 30s. So we just printed 150. Weird. Oh, got it now. It's a little strange. Tandem might be stopping me out here soon. It's rolling over pretty good. Very good volume here. Looking for 50 on crowd here. I mean, again, there's really nothing in the way until probably 50. We got high day and then there's just nothing. Working on stats. Damn, right on the edge here. Yeah, that's more than enough space. And dipped it. Might get me, too bad. There may be reasons to get back in lower, but I mean, we'll just have to judge that if it happens. And it's very weird how I got filled here. Order was in at 50. Filled at 44. don't think I'm going for a high a day ad here. Just let it be. Profit target's 50, so this is gonna have to get to yeah, probably 155, 160-ish here, and then I'll know I'm doing something. And that was tandem. So inactive. CrowdStrike's getting pretty close to breaking high a day. I mean, it's just kind of coiling up here. I don't know, this is almost making me want to take it now. Go for that scalp. Hasn't hit the 70s though. Don't know what's happening here. Let it be. Oh my god, what is going on in Disney? Holy jeez. 10 million signups. That's a whole lot of money for Disney. Wow, that's it, huh? That's literally it. Just news about 10 million signups. $143.68 would be an ATR move. could definitely be a reversal here. Oh, there absolutely can be a reversal here. Look at this buyer. I am going 100 on shop. It's getting tighter and tighter. It might get me here in a minute, but my risk is definitely reduced in it. This is what we want. Plenty of overextension. What did I say it was? 68? Jesus. Damn. Disney's done 3 million shares in the past 10 minutes. That is monster. Alright, looking for the tape clues here. When are we slowing down? When do we start seeing the red? And there's shop. Holy shit, I'm down 70 bucks on shop already? What? Excuse me? Oh, because I already took a trade earlier. I'm an idiot. 310.70. See if you can start rolling for us. I mean, this is a really good spot for this trade to really do something here. It's 11:30 right now. Stop is going in because there can absolutely, yeah, there it is right here. Son of a bitch, I'm gonna miss it. Okay, we're short Disney here. Only 50 shares. I'm risking high a day, so it's gonna be about 50 bucks. 144. 25 is the stop for the 50 shares. All right. Still watching shop out of the corner of my eye. It's okay right now. A little bit of a volume bump. Really nothing super special here. Disney seems to be running into some buying down here. I'm looking for just as big a V pattern here that we just had. We got capitulation volume. We got the overextension into the ATR, into the whole number. Wow. This 23. What's the problem? There's 22s, okay. Crowd Strike never broke that. Okay, not much of a pull down here in Disney at all. This is definitely troublesome. Usually these reversals, I mean, they just as fast as they went up. You see them even faster on the way down here. We'll find out here in a second, I guess. But we definitely looking like we got signs of problems here. no reason to lose money here, so changing my stop. Shop ain't doing too hot. Hasn't stopped me out yet, but it has pulled down. Annoying. We got what we need here in Disney, so now I just need to wait. Let it do its thing. I mean, I'm expecting a point out of this. So we still got a little bit to go here. Okay, we'll be taking profit. I mean, I might be able to squeeze a little bit more out of this, but we'll see. Alright, shop seems to be going for it again here, making another attempt higher. Needs to get above 30s. A little bit of buying here, so we're starting to find it now. See the tapes. The bid keeps showing some big numbers too here. Yeah, this trade could be done. And in fact, I think I'm just going to get all out of the way on this one. Tiny win. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Shop finding that volume. There we go. Busting these levels. Man, high a day does not look impossible at the moment. Crowd's coming back up too. Might actually get that high a day spike there. Dom is useless right now. Wow, Disney got 3 cents higher than my exit, and it's come back down. Alright, this trade no longer needs to go negative on me, so 311. We'll be getting out on the whole number. It's very odd how much trouble it's running into up here. So fail the breakdown again. I mean, this stock is still strong. Damn, should I go for another ad? Just another 50 shares. New stop would be 28. So I would have an average cost of 49 with 28, so we'll be taking profit there. So if I added 50 shares up here, that's pretty much another $25 of risk. I'd like to scout. Yeah, I'm going for it. Fuck it. Thinking too much. Just need to do it. Alright, shop's going through the roof here. Taking a partial underneath this 70. Spread is 30 cents, so very well might get me with relative ease, but good to see the bid holding this whole number right now. If we stay here long enough, I'll change it to the whole number. And looks like that might be the case. Yeah, okay, now Disney's pulling up, so it was an okay exit. Damn. Shop with the monster moves here. If Shop really wants to get crazy, I mean, for one, it's just a gigantic bull flag, and it's following through with volume coming into the market, and we're still strong. So Shop could turn out to be a real mover here if it wants. We got a really nice trend line coming into play. It is in contact with it right now. Yeah, 313, it's going to be right on it. So, I mean, I definitely need to be taking profits. I don't just want to get out on noise, so I'm still waiting. Crowd might get me in here in a second. It's not coming up with a ton of volume. So I'm not going to go for the scalp ad, I'll just go for the longer term ad. That was Shop. Very nice. Almost got me. Luckily, I finally responded to my own rules that I set for myself in dealing with wider spreads in stocks that deserve to have wider stop losses. So, I give my stock a wider stop loss, doesn't hit it, comes close, would have stopped me out if I had treated it the original way I do, and then I probably would have missed the move. It's good stuff. Where is a good spot for this last 20? I think I'm going to let this 20 go, because we're getting late into the day here. We only got, what, 3 hours and 20 minutes left in the day here, pretty much at the halfway point. If Shop wants to be an all-day runner, if this market wants to be an all-day trender, Shop and CrowdStrike both have reasons to do just that. So I think I'd rather just hold this as long as I can. Jesus, dude. That is a lot of shares in one day. trying. Internal still strong here. Alright, there we go. There's the ad. $50, I'll be taking profits. Looking to take another half off. Alright, back to stat filling out. So dumb. Ooh, shop's losing it here. Crowd's hanging out up here, which is good. We're not seeing any immediate rejection. We're seeing sellers here, but we're not seeing any aggressive rejection. So it tells me trend is still on. Yes, this is going to be a really nice spot for this. Get a little bit of space underneath. Yeah, that is okay with me. What the hell? Look at that chart. Jesus. Oh, you know what? That was the Disney news. That's what happened here. Oh, so this was the low a day breakdown caused by the Disney, and that just got crushed. Shop, blah, blah, blah. Leave it alone. crowd not finding it here. That's a little bit of a problem. Either way, stop remains the same. Nothing to change. You know what? This might be my re-entry case in tandem. Pulling down to the higher time frame level right now, right around that 60. I think I need more. Need more information here. Need more of a pullback. Not enough to work with yet. Sellers here too. Too damn bad with this one. That's just unfortunate. Sounds good as long as we can stay here. I'd like to see it move a lot faster and a lot quicker. Crowd still doing whatever. Wow, well, even though I took a bunch of crappy losses today, today has been a 100% compliance day. And that is pretty nice. See, now is the spot to be looking for this add in T and DM, but the problem is that the higher time frame zone is up here about 70. I don't know what to do. If I don't know what to do, it definitely means I don't need to put a trade on. Good stuff. it's good, but it's not great. Shop looks pretty good still. Definitely gonna let that one go. I don't know. Crowd's getting pretty tight here. We gotta deal with it. Stop is in. Hopefully we can pull up. wide that spread's getting again. Shop's getting really tight up here too. Really tight. Shop did busted here. I don't really have profit targets to work with. I mean, I think my plan for this is just to let it go. So stop is not changing, still the same. Alright, crowd needs to pick it up here. So yeah, that's not in play. This was pretty nice. You know what? I'm kind of wrong. I do have a profit target for shop here, so it's gone 11 points. Average true range is 15. So if this thing hits 17, then I'll be looking to get out. That'd be a monster move, though. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it quits on the day here. Traded a ton. I did my screenshots just now, got everything ready to go. All we're really waiting on is for these two trades to end, and then I'll finish up the screenshots and the stats and whatever else. But I mean, I definitely clawed my way back today. I started off the day with like 5 losers in a row. Johnson Johnson was a loss, hit my profit target and turned into a loss. PM was a disappointing loss, Smart, disappointing loss, Lulu, disappointing loss. I mean, all these trades looked fantastic. Just could not follow through for me, so I mean, you win some, you lose some. So today just kind of ended up being that kind of day where I took all my losses in the beginning, and then later in the day I had all my wins. So, I don't know. Whatever, I guess. But that's all I got for now. I mean, stops are going to remain the same. Still nothing to change here, so shop. Still dealing with the 60 crowd, still dealing with that 30. I mean, might stop me out soon, might stop me out later, who knows. But that's all I got for now, so we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching.